What's up, everybody? Boy, do I got a treat. Hey, Mr. Paul the Black. Let's see how much of a awesome man you are. Let's see how tough you are, big guy. Come on here, debate me. Come on here. I want you to I want you to come and tell me how much of a racist I am. Come on. Don't be a scared chicken shit, buddy. Come on, let me know. I'm waiting. I'll be waiting. I'll be here a while. I've got all day. Here, I'll even help you. I'll even do you a solid, Paul the Black. You little racist fucking asshole. I'll do you a favor. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, what's up, buddy? There's a guy on here. His name's Paul the Black. Okay. He's always coming on, making comments, calling me a racist KKK member and shit like that. I'm going to give the little fucking fairy boy a chance to get on here and run his mouth. We can have a real debate. I ain't going to yell at him and scream at him and call him all the names he calls me on all my videos, racist Klansmen. So I want you guys to do me a favor when you get a chance, okay? I want you to go back. I just uploaded a video right before this, okay? In this video, I burnt my Klan uniform. I was actually saving this Klan uniform for a little something different on a rainy day. So for all you little fuckers who like to keep calling me racist, I want to explain to you what happens when you do the shit you do. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little inside glance of the KKK. Okay, you don't just leave the KKK. Okay, I did because I don't give a fuck. I'm a man's man. I'm going to leave that shit. Don't want shit to do with it. I fucking left. Okay, I received death threats for 3 fucking years. 3 years I received death threats. How they're going to come and burn my family's house down within a minute because they're not going to come after me. They're going to come after my family. Okay. So for you fucking idiots who keep coming on here all the time talking about how I'm still a racist and a fucking Klansman and blah blah blah, buddies, I received death threats for 3 fucking years. 3 fucking years. Okay. After I was done receiving the fucking death threats because I canceled the fucking email, I never had an issue with the KKK because they know they don't want to fuck with me. Okay. Now, hence, I don't know, it was just 3 months ago, I burnt this fucking uniform. Guess what I'm getting again? Death threats. Okay. You can't still be a fucking Klansman, you fucking jackass, if they're sending you death threats, you fucking moron. So come on, Paul the Black, since you're such a fucking tough guy, get on here. Come on, I want you to get on here. I'll even put the little fucking link for you. So you little fucking stupid ass. There you go. There's the link, buddy. Come on in. Let's have a little conversation. You fucking pansy little fucker. All you want to do is comment on shit. Hide behind your name, Paul the Black. Man, I could find you in fucking 10 minutes if I wanted to, believe me. But come on in. Let's have a fucking conversation. Because it always seems like you fucking liberal fucking douchebags are the only ones that continue to still want to call people racist. When indeed you're the fucking racist piece of shit. So let's go. Have a little fucking chat. Pop your little ass up on here. About 5 minutes ago, you wanted to make a comment. There's the StreamYard conversation. You can get on there and call me whatever you want, homeboy. Let's get on there and have a conversation. I'll put you right up here in the chat. Anybody else that wants to join, you can happily join. All you have to do is hit that link down there. You can come right on. I even put a video on here a long time ago how I left the white power movement. It still ain't good enough, people. Because see, it's easy in life to hate. Take it from a former hater. It's easy in life to hate. It doesn't take any effort to hate anybody. I could just wake up one morning and decide I hate someone. It doesn't take any fucking hair off my back. It don't. But I'll tell you what does take a lot of hair off my fucking back. Trying to love people who fucking hate everybody else. Won't you get on my TikTok? Won't you find my TikTok page? Huh? See how many fucking TikTok accounts I've had because I've called out every fucking racist known to man. But you won't do that. It's too much energy for you. Okay? calling out fucking racist Native Americans, racist blacks, racist whites. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you love racism, fuck you. Don't want shit to do with you. Won't comment on you. Won't talk to you. Matter of fact, if I find out you're a racist and you're buying my fucking cologne, you'll never get another fucking cologne again. Don't like racists. But I'm waiting on this Paul the Black guy. Come on, Paul. You're a fucking tough guy. Get on here and run your fucking mouth. At least let me see your face. Cause I'm sure you won't do it, you fucking piece of shit. Go back through my comments on my last videos, guys, that I made about Oh So Fresh and TLTG. He said something about, the thing is, he puts the comment down there. He probably blocked me before he put the comment on there because he's a fucking little douche waffle, little scaredy cat. You know how liberals are. They run their mouth. The fucking nicest thing in a liberal's mouth, they always like to call people racist. Like it don't even have this thing it used to have. If somebody way back in the day, even 15 years ago, would call you a racist, you would have to think about it for a minute. Be like, man, did I say something racist? That am I really a racist? Now they call you a racist. You're just like, dude, that means I don't agree with you. That means I can't stand you because you're a Republican or you don't agree with my ideologies. I'm sure the little fucker's on here watching now, so I'm waiting, homie. Are you on here? Nah, little fucking coward ain't on here yet. Likes to run his mouth behind a fucking screen, but he never shows his face. His fucking YouTube channel don't have anything but a letter P behind a purple. If anybody that knows me can find what that guy's channel is and all that good happy shit. You know who the guy is? It's Paul the Black guy. Hit me up, let me know. Because this is what you call defamation of character. You understand that, right? Defamation of character is a very, it's not, yeah, you just can't defame somebody's character with no proof. So what I'm going to do is, unless you get on here and want to talk your fucking bullshit, I don't care what you say. Just get on here, show your fucking face, be a man, and show me who you are. Jason, you're absolutely right, buddy. What people don't realize is the fucking Democrats are the party of the KKK. Okay. Here's a little Civil War lesson that a lot of you guys don't seem to understand. I love history. I understand history. Okay. Everybody wants to say that the rebel flag. I don't even give a shit about that rebel flag. I don't. I've seen more American flags at Klan rallies and skinhead rallies than I ever saw a rebel flag. That's facts. Period. Plain and simple. Fucking facts. But here's the thing: the people in the South, 1% of people in the South owned slaves, and they were very wealthy people in the South. 1%. Do you know that over 20-some% of people in the North owned indentured servants? There's no different than indentured servitude and slavery. Indentured servitude is paying a debt. They never gave you the actual idea. So it could be a $1,500 debt, and you're going to pay the $55,000, $60,000 that they kept you as slaves. They never really let you go. Now, I'm not saying all of them didn't. Okay. So in the South, the North was getting tired of the South making money. Now, back in the day, the South, we didn't have tractors back in the 1800s, obviously. So a black man told white man how to buy slaves. There was the first slave owner in this country was a free black man in the late 1700s. He told everybody how to go to Africa and buy slaves. Okay. So they were brought here, and in the South, cotton was a huge, huge thing. Okay. The cotton business was booming, and only in the South could they grow cotton. The North can't. It gets too cold. The ground will never be right temperatures, and all the stuff in the ground is not good enough to make cotton. So of the 1% rich people who could actually afford slaves, don't worry, Paul the Black, I'm still waiting for you to come in. Hold on. I don't see you on here still. Figures, little pussy. So the North was getting tired of the South making lots of money, and the North wanted to continue to tax the shit out of the South unless they paid their fair share of taxes, which they did anyway. This is another taxation without representation. This is the reason we fucking fought the British to begin with, okay? So, long story short, the South said, fuck you, we're not giving you no goddamn more money. We're going to do what we fucking want to do. We're still going to continue to do what we want to do. If you don't like it, kiss our ass. Okay. They were actually wanting to secede from the Union for all this bullshit. Okay. And the North saying, what the fuck are we going to do? We can't do anything. They say, what's the number one way that we could take away from these guys making money? We'll free their slaves. The Civil War was never fought over slavery. It's fought over every fucking thing the government ever wants to fight over: money and power. They didn't have money. They didn't have the power that the South had. Now, I'm not Southern. I do live in the South. I was born and raised in Maryland, which, by the way, I live here in the South. I've never I've not witnessed. I've been here 8 years, and I've never heard one person come out of their mouth with a derogatory statement towards somebody else. Never. This is the South is the most equal opportunity part of the country that you could ever be in. Okay. Up north, I've heard so many. I was part of it. I've seen it left and right. Okay. In the north, I would see Klan flyers every fucking where. In the South, you hardly ever see the shit. Nobody here in the South gives a fuck about racism. Not saying it doesn't exist. It just does not exist like people think it does. But yeah, the KKK was started out to scare free slaves and everything else. That's what the KKK was started for. Okay, they were out here to scare off the slaves that were freed and the people who helped free them. Okay, they're fucking racist. They'll always be racist. They're fucking pigs. I don't give a fuck. They can threaten me from here till kingdom come. I don't give a fuck till they set a foot in my damn yard. The old pew pew sticks will be flying by then. Don't bring that fucking racist bullshit anywhere near me. So Paul the Black, you little coward fucker, because I know you're not listening. Go fuck yourself. I always found it interesting that the Haitians left Haiti where they abolished slavery to go to America where slavery is still in effect. Civil War was largely fought over tariffs and taxes. Absolutely. I mean, if you know real, um, if you know real history, that's real history. What they teach now is bullshit. My kids don't get a very good education. It's absolutely sad. The education system wants to teach you if you're a white Christian man in this country, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. We have to feel bad for slavery, which is what critical race theory is all about, making white man feel sorry. Look, let me tell you a little something else about history. You little liberal asses don't understand. Okay, before black slaves were introduced in this country, there were Irish slaves. I'm part Irish. Okay, we have a pigmented part of our skin that people consider black. It's not, but that's the only thing they don't really know where it comes from. But it's a black pigmentation of our skin. Back then, it was way worse than it is now. If you see Irish people now, what you see is mostly red-haired, green-eyed, or brown-haired, green-eyed, or even blue-eyed. Blue-eyed was actually pretty hard to see in Ireland. Ireland usually had green eyes. That's just how things were back then, okay? But there was a lot of brown-haired, brown-eyed Irish, okay? So why do you think the Irish and the Scottish always had fights, and the Scottish would never make kids with the Irish? Is because of that. Okay, the Scottish always thought they were the pure Celtic people. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to where we're at. So uh, when Ellis Island was still here and the Irish came over on ships to this country, um, unlike everybody that's entering this country today, that's given everything. Nobody back then, no matter who you were, was given anything. Welcome to America. Here's your papers. You're now an American citizen. There was signs all over saying Irish need not apply. We were considered the N-word of Europe. Okay? You people need to start learning your history before you get so stupid and brave as to go on here and run your damn mouth about shit you have no clue about. So I don't intend to be on here very long. I may be on here a little longer because this Paul the Black guy, who's a fucking coward, wants to run his mouth and call me a racist Klansman and whatever else he fucking said. But he blocks you before you do it, so he can actually get the comment put on my page without me seeing. See how much of a coward he is? Now, he claims to be a black man. He claims to be black. Don't know. Unless he gets on here and finds out. You get on here, Paul, make yourself known, say who you are, show your little fucking bitch ass face. Everything will be cool. I don't care what you say. You can call me whatever you want to, but at least show your face, be a man. But I promise you, when I end this stream, if I don't find out who you are on this stream, I will find out who you are 100% in person, bro. You're fucking with the wrong dude. I find you in a heartbeat like that. And when I do, I'm charging you with defamation of character. And when I do, I will win. There's no doubt about it. You defame my character left and right, buddy. Okay? So be a man. Come on here. Say who you are. Hey, hold on a second. Let me get this back up here so you don't have no excuse. There you go. There's the link. Go ahead, pop the link in there. You know, the fucking problem that I have in society nowadays is people don't think people can change. Okay? There's the old saying, don't judge a book by its cover. That's what so many people do nowadays. They see a fucking swastika. Oh my God, he's a fucking racist. Yeah, you cover them up, motherfucker. If you're so rich, powerful, how about you come and pay me the money to cover them up? I'll happily take the money and I'll guaranteed cover them up, or you can sue me for not covering them up. So I got in touch with a company called Erasing Hate. It is a company that supposedly pays to cover up your tattoos that are hate. They're frauds. Okay. I talked to the actual guy who created it. This was on a Thursday, I believe. I contacted him. He said, look for an email this weekend, no later than Monday. It's been 2 months now. Haven't heard shit from him. So I just told him I'll do the shit on my own. So, that's what I intend to do. I ain't wearing this trash anymore. Yeah, Haitians, yeah, they abolished slavery. Yeah, Kamala Harris, her family owns some slaves, right? Facts. It's amazing how my family always come over here. We want to pay reparations to people. First of all, the people who are expecting reparations never had anything to do with slavery. They're far removed from slavery. I don't care who it is. But I wonder, and I just wonder, are all those people that want reparations going to actually go and find the first slave owner who was black and make his family pay reparations? I'm just wondering that. Is Kamala Harris's family going to have to pay reparations too, since they owned about 30 slaves? Just wondering. Uh, People like us had nothing to do with it. My family came over here on ships after slavery was already abolished. I'm not paying a dime for that shit. I didn't enslave anybody. Have no intentions to slave anybody. Oh, Paul the Black can't handle coming on here and being a man. See, you're being called out now, dude. All that running of the mouth. If anybody on here knows this Paul the Black guy, I don't know who he is. I almost found him before, but little fucker blocked, so he couldn't get found. But I'll find him this time. I'm already on his trail. I've already traced everything of his, so tell the little coward if you know him to come on here. Dwayne's talking about him. Let's see if we can't handle this like men, have a real conversation. Maybe take the time to realize some people do change in life, and we don't believe in the same beliefs we believed in before. You know, I want to tell you guys a little something. This used to be a big topic in the fragrance community about me and my former racism. Okay. And I used to be a Christian. I'm not a Christian anymore. There's my reasons for that. I don't give a shit to talk about it. But we believed in turning the other cheek. I got tired of turning the other cheeks. You ever notice that when I started exposing people, all that shit pretty much stopped? Wait till Paul gets exposed. He'll stop. Where you at, Paul? Are you on here? No, still not on there. Little coward. Did anybody go and clock out of here? I mean, come out of this live and go check that video that I made. That actually got banned on TikTok. Yep. A guy by the name of Modern Warrior reported that video as violence. But yet he's a racist Native American. The Irish actually did a lot of jobs with high mortality rate because there was no money invested in them. They were getting probably like 10 cents a day with no further commitment beyond that. Now, I would not doubt that at all. I just know it's a part of history that seems to get erased quite often, is the fact that Irish, they say white people white people, you can't experience racism. But if you judge anybody on the color of their skin or their ethnicity, it's racism. Don't give a shit who it's from. You know, I constantly get, tired of seeing shit on uh, this modern warrior guy on TikTok signed a petition to make the word colonizer the N word for white people. But other people say, even other white people, which are fucking retarded, say that's not racist comment. So see a lot of people leaving. Go back, guys. Go pop up out of here. I'll be here on here another at least 10 minutes. Pop out of here. Go look at me burning my fucking old uniform. It's awesome as shit. I actually wanted to put that on somebody and burn them in it, but I'm not. I'm not trying to go to prison for murder. I thought about it for months before I did it, and I just thought it was a good idea. I thought it was time. I forgot. Sometimes I forget it even hung in my closet. Then I'd get in there and get a jersey for football, and there it is. I'm like, I can't wait to find this guy named Chris Barker. Chris Barker is the uh, Imperial Wizard for the Loyal White Knights, okay, of the KKK. Go check out their website. So, have you guys ever heard of a group called Anonymous? So, back in the Obama years, it was during Obama's second term, the group Anonymous said that they were going to make a list of known white supremacists in government and outside of government, um, and high profile people. So Chris Barker is what you're going to call high profile because the only piece of shit dude still running around here getting on CNN and places like that talking his racism bullshit. So Anonymous came out with this long list of people. Senator Robert Byrd was on there. Take it from me, guys, as a former Klansman. Senator Robert Byrd, a Democrat, never left the KKK. Even the day he served in government, he was still a Klansman. Trust me. No need to lie. If there was any Republicans that were Klansmen, I'd out their fucking sorry asses too. I don't know of any. There's a reason that while you're in the Klan and most white power movements, you have to vote Democrat or you can't vote at all. If you're found to vote outside of Democrat, then you will pay a penalty. I don't know what that penalty is. Was never told that penalty, and I was pretty of a high rank myself. So, but yeah, go check that video out. Somebody who's still in the Klan to burn their Klan uniform. Man, just imagine that, man. Woo. Mm. Then I want you to understand that when I was a Christian, I went to an all black church for a year. I was actually a preacher in an all black church. Damn. Imagine what the Klan would do if I was still a Klansman in an all black church. Ugh, that's got to be tough. You got to understand something about the coward Klansman, okay? Coward Klansman doesn't come after you. They go after other people. So the next thing you know, there'll be the first warning you'll ever get that you're out of line is a burning cross, not lighting a cross, because there is a difference. Burning a cross in your front yard is a bad sign. If you come and I was in the KKK for just a little tiny bit over 2 years. Just call it 2 years. I've never lit a cross. Uh, yeah, yeah. So did uh, Obama spoke at it, and Biden actually called him a mentor and actually looked up to the guy. That don't tell you something I don't know what does, but there you go. It's amazing how people hate a former president so damn much they're willing to vote for a racist fucking pedophile. I'll never get that. And if I find out a Republican's a racist pedophile, I'll sure as fuck call them out too. I don't like it. Don't give a fuck who it comes from. Give a shit what color you are. You're a racist. You're a piece of shit. Don't give a fuck. Jason, I don't know who you are, brother, but you're a smart cookie. I'll give you that much. I don't know if you got a Canadian leaf there or not. Yeah, you like the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know if you're from Canada or not, but if you're that smart and from Canada, you're a really smart guy. Yep. Such a racist, but I got guys that I collaborate with on YouTube all the time. Bro Sense, Original Dogman, John Castro. Guys order from me religiously who aren't white, talk to me all the time. Yep, hardcore racist. Yep, almighty, it's great. You still on here, Paul the Black? No, little coward Paul ain't gonna come on here. Of course, little coward ain't gonna come on here. I'll fucking run his mouth. So, hey, Paul, you got until I'm 30 minutes in, and then I'm just gonna find out who you are, and I'm gonna file for who defaming my character. I'm not playing, dude. I'm not playing at all. All you little fuckers that want to come around here running your mouth about me being a racist, be careful. Lawsuits coming. I'm tired of playing it, man. Y'all want to play? We can play. Yeah, I figured that, didn't you? You're a really smart motherfucker then. I'm not a. It's always funny because, like on TikTok, it's always the Canadian natives who come out and run their damn mouth about racism and shit. Toronto, hey, Canada itself is fucked. Hey, I don't know, Robert. I got screenshots of them. If you want me to send them to you, I will. I think he may have. I don't know, but I took screenshots of it all. Y'all know me. Everyone, if anybody's been following me for a long time, you know damn well I'll take screenshots of every fucking conversation that I think's going to go south. I always have receipts. He used to come on TikTok calling himself Paul Man in Black. Okay, and um, this Paul Man in Black reminded me of somebody. I still got a kind of a hint that I think that's who it is. He's just running his mouth being stupid because, I mean, I'll find him. I ain't worried about it. That's the easy shit. Hey, but I mean, seriously, Jason, didn't Trudeau's brother get caught in some kind of sex ring? I saw a report on that some time ago that Trudeau's brother was caught up in a sex ring. I think it was somebody like his brother or somebody real close to him. I'm almost sure it's his brother. Come on, guys. Let's get this Paul the Black in here, man. I want to have a conversation with him. Let's talk, man. All I want to do is just have a conversation. I mean, I always find it funny. Here's the link, guys. That way y'all can see. I got the link down here. There's no reason you can't join. And I keep going down to guests. If you're a guest and you join or want to join, you'll be down here at the bottom. I'll click you right on. I don't care what you say to me. Run your mouth, say all you want. I have no issues with that at all. At all. Just make sure you can take it because it seems like people can't take it nowadays. There was all these guys on here. Don't even remember their names anymore because they quit running their mouths. But they were all over these Facebook groups calling me a racist and everything else. And I just let it go. Never give them any comments. Reported their comments. People I was friends with that ran the group would take the shit off. And happy go lucky. But when I started exposing these little fuckers, all of a sudden they're like, "Man, well, you got to bring up my past." What the fuck you bringing up my past for then? I don't remember the one guy's name, but he's in the TLTG group. I think his name's Cliff something. That little fucker ran his mouth so long, posting pictures everywhere about me supposedly being a racist. But then when I exposed him for the fraud he is, all of a sudden, now we don't have anything to say anymore. It's a miracle, isn't it? It's all nice and fun in games until somebody gets into your closet and finds out what skeletons are hiding in that son of a bitch, right? At least I'm man enough that mine's already out there. So I want to tell you a little something else. Okay. Um, Google, I contacted Google. Google was actually real nice. And I really don't like Google, but Google is real nice, as liberal as they are. There was about somewhere in this section of 60 articles written about me, along with pictures, not 60 articles, 60 articles, pictures, and some things all together. I petitioned Google to get rid of those. I'll be honest, I think it took about 30 days. They were all removed. And I appreciate that. But one day I was at a rally. I think, as a matter of fact, it was either the second to last rally that I was in the Klan, or maybe even the last rally. some Russian foreign exchange students were permitted to come onto the property and do a story about us. It's going to cost me $3,000 to get the rest of those pictures removed because they were all from them. I'm not contacting nobody in Russia. I can how to fucking get contact them if I wanted to, but those are always going to be there, and those are the pictures they like using. It's everywhere, man. I don't give a fuck. Only thing that ever made me mad, I don't give a shit. You put my past out there, go for it. I don't give a shit. I went to prison for assaulting a woman too. You want to put that out there, go for it. I don't give a fuck. Uh, a woman comes up while you're drunk and passed out in bed and tries to choke you out, and you don't know who it is. Yep, I'm going to nail her too. Uh, anyway, I don't hide from my past. I've learned from my past. I moved on from my past. But what I find funny is that shit had nothing to do with fragrance community. See how fucking lame the fragrance community is? It has nothing to do with the fragrance community, but they still want to inject that in there because that's all they had. So they used to call me a phony and fraud until I showed them that I took care of the mistakes I made. I made 2 mistakes, took care of them both. Should have just been left and forgotten. That's been, Jesus fuck Christ, 3 years ago, if not more. People still want to talk about that to this day. Very few people will get on there and be like, oh, what about when you did this and you did that? Come on, Paul. Your time's up, buddy. So I got you for defamation. I'll just look you up. I don't need nobody's help. But if y'all know who he is and can save me about 60, 70 bucks plus court fees, let me know. I'm taking his ass to court. Yeah, you're right, man. Jason said, wouldn't doubt it. All these political figures compromise to some degree makes them easy targets for blackmail. The only way the elite can trust a politician to never double cross them. Yep. It's sad that can't even trust your own governments, man. I don't trust my government as far as I can shit. It's like when we see the natives on TikTok who blame white people for their oppression. I don't see it, but okay. It's like, why aren't you talking about the white government officials? Why do you got to broaden the white people in general? I don't want any barbaric acts towards any race of people. I'm dead set against that shit. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you're Jewish. I don't care if you're Christian. Don't care if you're a pagan. I don't care if you're Hindu. That's your, hey, you have the freedom of religion. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I have an issue with Islam, but I feel like if you live in this country and that's the religion you want to celebrate, then celebrate it. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. That's your right living in this country. I don't give a shit. Okay. I don't believe anybody should be. And if you're Native American and you want to celebrate your Native American past, by God, do it. Some of that shit's beautiful. Have fun. But when you start blaming other people for atrocities, I'll give you, for instance, there's a guy on TikTok. His name is the Fat Jew. He's a Jewish guy. I mean, you could tell he's Jewish, and he admits he's Jewish. He said something against this modern warrior who's a Native American from the Navajo tribe about being racist. And then he turns around and calls the Jew a colonizer. Okay. What gets me is Native Americans had a way to fight back against the government. Okay. They still had bow and arrows. They still had hatchets. A lot of them had guns, whatever else they had, spears. Okay. You had that way to protect your way of life. Hitler took every gun away in Germany for a reason. He wanted to control people. He finally did it. The Jews had no way to fight back. And I'm not going to sit here and be smart and pretend I know how many natives were killed. I'm sure it's, around the millions or so. That's safe and comfortable with me. But until your race has seen 6 million of your people killed, you got no reason to talk about shit. None. 6 million Jews led to their slaughter being called showers. Okay. Their next argument is, well, they killed women and children. You didn't think the fucking Nazis killed women and children? I guess you never watched Schindler's List, huh? Where they show dogs attacking little kids and dismembering them because they got out of line. How little kids are standing in line butterball naked just like their parents getting ready to head to the showers. But there's so much hate in this world anymore. And I'm not going to blame it on anybody because I don't care. If you got hate in your heart, you got hate in your heart. I just think when certain people get into office of certain kind, like your Ilhan Omars and people like that, who proudly boast being racist, it like comes out of the woodwork. Now you can just be racist and, until this Black Lives Matter shit came out. There's a few people, probably about 4 or 5 people I knew personally, who I thought were really good people. Then they became emboldened by Black Lives Matter. Now all you do is see them post racist rants against white people. Racism is a heart condition, okay? Just like any heart condition in this world, it can be cured. I got cured of a heart condition, okay? No matter what anybody says, no matter how anybody feels, I don't give a shit. I know what I do. I know how I feel. Okay. My son every day plays with a mixed kid right down the damn road. And those kids have been in my house, enjoyed my dinners. I've fed them. Don't think if I was still in the KKK, I'd be feeding mixed kids any kind of meals, buddy. Cool. So, as we can see, guys, this Paul the Black coward fucker didn't bother to show up, which I didn't think he would. A lot of them guys like to run their mouths. We call them what? Keyboard warriors. I guess that's the best way to put it. The other thing too is a lot of these guys run their mouths, but they would never meet me face to face. So I'll let all you haters out there know where I live. Okay. I live at 619. Yeah, good luck. I live in Lexington, North Carolina. Come find me. If you want to talk, we can talk. We can sit down like men. You got my word. We can talk like men. Talk to me for about 20, 25 minutes. You'll realize all the shit you're spewing is bullshit. Okay. But if you don't want to talk, you just want to duke it out. I love to fight. Let's do that too. I mean, beat my ass. I'm okay with that, man. It won't be the first time in my life, but that's probably not going to happen. But enjoy yourself, especially you little coward fucks who like to get behind the keyboard and run your mouth about a video. So I want you guys to pay attention, okay? Down here at the bottom of this video, you can almost guarantee this Paul the Black guy or Paul Man in Black, however he wants to come across, is going to make a comment, but he didn't decide to join the live. So there you are. I exposed another coward, another fucking little mouth runner, another little fragcom fairy that doesn't want anything to do with real life bullshit. They just want to run their mouth, make somebody look bad because their fucking life is miserable, because their wife probably don't give them an ounce of ass, and they have to buy colognes and sleep with them and get off on their fucking $600 bottle of colognes. Sad, isn't it? Why do that? You just come to DBs, get the same thing, right, Paul? Right? Hey, Robert, I'm okay. I love you, brother. You're one of my favorite people. Hey, I'm probably going to embarrass Robert. I don't really give a shit, but Robert was one of the first people. There's some other people too, but Robert was one of the first people that he bought a ton of DBs. And we've always talked privately, and I said, Robert, if the shit don't smell right, something wrong with it, man, let me know. I think the only one he complained about was, I think, one or two. But I mean, I consider Robert a good friend, man. He's even if he hasn't bought DBs in a long time, and it has nothing to do with buying. Just get on Facebook, message me, and talk to me for about 20 minutes. There's a guy, Santiago Harris. He's a black guy. I talk to Santiago all the time. All the time. My girlfriend gets mad because I spend about an hour on the phone with this guy every time we talk. She don't like attention being diverted from her. It's probably only 3 of the 5 million Native Americans in all of North America during this time. I mean, the world population didn't reach 1 billion until around the 20th century. Correct. I mean, we could get into them calling themselves Native Americans and indigenous and how that's probably not correct. I don't really care, man. I feel like, the situation between natives and the government, I just wish they would hate the government. You understand what I'm saying? And this whole thing about white privilege, I wish everybody would just say, okay, elite white privilege. Because there's elite privilege. And unfortunately, a lot of the rich people in this country are white. Not all of them, of course, but a good majority of them. Why don't we call it elite white power? I'd be okay with that. Elite white privilege. I'd be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because they have it. You know what I'm saying? Look at Bruce Springsteen. Let's use Bruce Springsteen, for instance. I don't listen to Springsteen songs anymore. He's trash. But he goes out in a brand new car, steals it, driving drunk, never gets charged. Now, if either one of us, even me, I'm white. Supposedly, I have white privilege. I got pulled over doing 74, 74 and a 70. Okay. And um, I didn't get off on those charges. I paid $300 to get out of them. I had to pay all the fines and everything else. If I had white privilege, they would just say, "Oh man, you're white. Don't worry about it. Free pass." But I will tell you this: if there is such thing as white privilege, I need all my back pay because I've never experienced any kind of privilege in my life. I really have not. Never. Yeah, all of North America, absolutely. And a lot of those people. Uh, oh yeah, Robert, we know. I'll announce that here in a minute. Um, yeah. So yeah, that's about right. That's probably a little. That's probably a little low, but yeah, there's only about 3 to 5 million natives in all of North America. That's including Canada, which is pretty big itself. Uh, there's more natives now than ever before. Yeah, the reason that we have natives now compared to before, like, here's the other thing that always gets me is like all these natives on TikTok who call me a racist. My wife's mom is 35% Cherokee. I knew that long ago, and I knew that when I was in the KKK, and they knew that. Uh, the Yeah, that Kuros ain't bad, buddy. Um, but yeah, which makes my wife, so you probably have to delete that in half. So like 17.5%. So my kids are like a little less than 10% native themselves. Guess I hate my own kids. Fucking, you understand the liberal logic never makes any sense, man. It never makes any sense. Hey, before we go, get on here. Tell me what you're wearing today. My boy Jason said he's wearing YSL Kuros. Kuros, I think is how you say it. I have that one. A little too light for me. Um, while you guys are doing that, I'll put it up on the screen what you're wearing. But I came out with a fragrance for Halloween called Michael. Okay. It is candy corn, citrus, mint, chocolate. One other thing. Somebody have to help me out. Fuck, I put it on their list. They don't know what I put in there. But this is only going to happen at Halloween. So it's out now. Y'all can pre-purchase it if you want. DB's dbsensations.company.site. I'll be having that on there today. It'll be available to be purchased today. I have Afterpay. You can send 4 payments. It's $105, 50 ml. Full presentation, $85 without presentation. Just the bottle and a label. That's all you get. It'll be wrapped. But I will tell you this: the absolutely, Jason, the government's using us as all as pawns. That's all we are as pawns. I think they're letting illegal immigrants in here by the dozens because they need more votes. Uh, the presentation for Michael, it's called Michael. I can't call it Michael Myers. Probably get in trouble for just using the damn likeness of Michael Myers anyway. But this is my love for Michael Myers is probably one of my favorite horror movies of all time. As much as it's getting old to keep seeing these Michael Myers movies come, I can't help it, man. I'm so addicted to. I don't know. It's the same thing, but I just can't get enough. Like I quit watching the Freddy Krueger movies because Friday the 13th always had the same bullshit. But this one, I don't know. It just never gets old. So the presentation on this one is going to be lit. Y'all's going to love this one. It's about the same thing, except some things have changed. So you'll really like what you get in this presentation. So if that's something you guys want, I'm going to tell you I do not have enough, and this will only after Halloween. It will not be sold until next Halloween. This is a Halloween scent for Halloween. I do have a Halloween blend coming out. Halloween Man X is a part of that blend. And I don't have that one completely ready yet to tell you exactly what's in it. I'm still kind of testing it, but here in about by the end of this coming week, I'll have that one ready to be purchased too. That can be purchased anytime you want it. Just a Halloween blend. I do have 4 brand new gold label blends, which I've never had um, any blends in the gold label. Um, I've always had those as my elite, but these are gold blends. Y'all should try Bong Water. That's the name of it, Bong Water. That is a Royal Crown Rain and Hindu Kush. Smells smells good. It don't smell like bong water. that's just a that's just a fucked up name that came to my head. I said, "Fuck it, I'm going to use it." I like it. Um, so anyway, you guys appreciate you. 45 minutes of my time. I was actually just about asleep, to take a nap, and I got a notification for something else. And I happened to look up and see this little fuck nuggets comments who's a coward. He's had 46 minutes to come on here and run his mouth, but he don't know how to do that because he's a coward. But I'll put it up here one more time before I go. You guys got any questions? You guys can contact me anytime. Ask me any damn questions you want. Even if you want to call and talk to me and ask me about my former life, I don't care. I hate talking about it, but if it helps somebody even remotely, if you even remotely in your mind, if you're white or even black or Latino and you feel like you have some reasons for racism and you feel like you've been brought up that way and you want to let go of it, is there a way that I can let go of it? I'm always here to talk to anybody. Okay. I'm not a therapist. I'm not going to try to put any therapist lingo in it, but I'm a human who's been through that shit. It's my goal in life to call out any racism that I see. Like I say, I do it on TikTok. Look at Thor's God or Thor's God _2. Thor's God is one word. If you want to find that on TikTok, go for it. If not, that's okay. I don't mind. I've been fighting this racism bullshit for quite some time on TikTok. Um, I'll just be honest, man. I've asked people many a times to send me white supremacists on TikTok. I'm not being sent anything. If I see it, dude, I'm calling it out. I don't give a shit what color you are. It just seems Native Americans and blacks right now are the biggest uh, racist there is. Not all blacks, not all natives, just certain few selected of them. Racism is taught, man. You just don't wake up one day and go, fuck, I just want to hate black people today, or I just want to hate white people. That doesn't happen, man. Same thing with many other things. You just don't wake up and say, I want to be gay today. It's something that develops inside you that you want to become. It's called mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. So if you don't mind being a racist, it don't matter. It's going to happen. Okay. I was an intelligent racist. I didn't just hate people for no reason. You had to give me a reason, and I'll think of it myself. That's how I work in life anyway. Nobody's going to come on here and tell me, well, you have to hate Jason T. Well, what the fuck do you hate him for? Then I'll do my own research. I don't hate anybody. Hate's not in my category anymore. I don't even use the word hate when I talk, except for hating racism and shit like that. But I don't hate people in general. That's not how I roll. But you're gonna have to tell me what you hate before I just sit there and go, oh yeah, because you're a friend of mine, I hate that person. As a matter of fact, I know many of people who are very good friends with people I cannot stand. Yeah, I want that Zahar off, buddy. Kidding me? Send that shit. Um, I've been laid off a week, so the next time I get paid, I'll hook you up, bro. Unless you want it, send it out after I pay for it. I don't care. I'm all right with that. But yeah, I want to try that stuff. I don't really review anymore, but that's something I'd like to review. I've only had one Zahara fragrance. I don't want all these other fucking bullshit trash. Fucking Zahara fragrances definitely. I mean, if somebody sent me a sample of the TLTG one, man, I'd wear the shit just to give it a review if that's what people want, but I really don't want to. Same thing with the fucking Mega Dave bullshit. Don't want to wear it either, but if somebody says, hey, we're real interested in your thoughts on these, I'm gonna fucking do it just because. trying to stay out of the reviewing because it's just not anything I want to do anymore. Um, I've kind of moved on to another chapter in my life. I got a girlfriend and a son who lives with me. It's just so hard to find time. Plus, a lot of people I don't really put out there. Hey, you too, Jason, man. You have yourself a great weekend. Yeah, it was a great discussion. Thank you for joining, man. Appreciate it. Um, I my business does well, and I make decent money. I'm not rich. You guys got to understand, and this is not what I make. I'm just using an example. If you make $2,000 a month, if you're a good businessman, you're putting a good deal of that back into your business, and that's what I do. I always try to make sure that I put um, some. I put more than half back into my business. Rather that's buying more bottles, rather that's buying uh, more ingredients to make a frag. I've got about 7 more OG frags that I have listed down, and um, I'm going to those will be released. Um, but here in December, I'm going to have a Christmas frag too. I do not know the name of that. I think I know what the name of it's going to be. I think it's Dirty Santa, but we'll see. Um, I used the rose scented garbage bag to clean the litter box, and I swear. Yeah, I bet. Paul the Black still isn't fucking man enough to come on here, guys. We knew he wasn't going to. It's okay. Can't handle a good debate. They know they lose it because they'll get called out. Too much proof will be shown. They don't like proof. Liberals don't like proof. So, hey, love you guys. Stay steady. Remember, DB's sensations.company.site. That's where you want to order Michael. Peace.